Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This returnable with Taylor. Now an opening. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
Los Angeles.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground for about 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
McConkey in motion. They'll go. It's Hampton. And he's going to have the Chargers. And he's going to have the Chargers.
They knew they were in a tough spot here defensively. Anytime a team gets you down into these 4th and short situations, we've kind of seen this take hold in the NFL. The ability of offenses to generate 1st downs on 4th down continues to improve year after year, and defenses have a hard time winning these gotta-have-it moments.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hampton. Trying trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. McConkey in motion. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Back McConkey! Touchdown, L.A. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Chargers 7. Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. They'll run it once more with Etienne. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This returnable with Taylor. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard
line. Line. Go.
On play action now, Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. No play fake. Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave?
Good blocking, and he's in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Dicker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Jaguars 7. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. And even 30 yards.
Jaguars.
On 1st down, Lawrence rolling to the left. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback.
And he'll take it on in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Jaguars.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. Yeah. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Herbert now on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
First and 10 now from the 36. They bring the tight end in motion. On the ground, Hampton. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
We'll try to run for it with Hampton. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
2 yards.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. McConkey in motion. Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced outright. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
That's good.
They'll come up here first and 10.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They go play action for Lawrence. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and great awareness meets great speed. All you need is great execution.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete with pressure. Got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Herbert to throw on second down. To the left side, gets made by McConkey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. On first down, Herbert. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. Now Herbert again. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball, a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing again, Herbert. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll get into the end zone. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Chargers. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Hey,
Back to throw. Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Give it to ETN to start this to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Lawrence now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. On the run to the right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Tuli Pelotu. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On play action now. Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of this running back. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back needs to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. They get 24 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1st and 10. Another run here with Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another 1st down.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front. We can see the results.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Jack Kaiser. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 20-yard line.
It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Huff running there in the right side. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
McConkey in motion. Hampton. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time with Hampton. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Herbert now on 3rd and goal. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Season 24. Hey, Jensen,
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Pincher.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Chargers have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Tight end motioning left. On the ground, Hampton will start the 4th. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they are in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Hey, go Lion. Ready.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. He'll throw it left and has his running back taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. They do that. I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Conklin goes in motion. Run between the tackles for Hampton. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's third down.
Let's go.
Now Herbert on the bootleg. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert moving to his right. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Lawrence. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Throwing is Lawrence. Forced out wide. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 37 yards. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Forced out to his right. Open right side. That strains the tight end. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here is 1st and goal. They'll run it here with ETN. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard is going to help the field goal kicker right now. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Again, they give it to ETN. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here.
Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
This returnable with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10. At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
Intercepted. The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
ETN now on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They go play action for Lawrence. Left side, caught by Hunter. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, Jacksonville. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So, from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
All right, let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one.